Okay, my name's Rob the Goat Cunningham, and I'm going to tell you about what's going to probably happen in Philly sports over our little break here. The winter meetings are this week, and there's been speculation that Joe Blanton of the Phillies might be on the trading block. Ruben Amaro has said that they have been listening to offers, and there's speculation that they could use it for Roy Halladay. I believe the Phillies will trade for Roy Halladay. They will trade Joe Blanton, Michael Taylor, and another prospect in the organization. Not a real top one, but one lower down. That's pretty much a lot of owners and GMs think that's going to happen. The Eagles are going to win the NFC East and get the number 3 seed. I believe they will play the Giants in the first round, going back to what I said before, the Giants beating out the Cowboys. Flyers are in a little slump right now, but they won last night. Ray Emery's out for 6 weeks with an abdominal surgery, but I believe they will pick it back up and go on a 5+ game winning streak, get back into playoff contention. Brian Boucher has been playing very well this season, very capable goaltender. And that other team, the Sixers, are still doing terrible, and I believe they will still continue to cease to exist, even with Allen Iverson. So that's all for Philly sports over the winter.
Okay, well, they just got a little bit of a sneak preview of our other segment of Face Off. But here for playoff predictions, NFL, Brett, you want to start things off? What are your predictions? What's your playoff picture to start off? We won't talk about the actual playoff games, but the playoff picture.
All right, here's how I feel about with the playoff pictures. Right now in the NFC, you've got the Vikings and the Saints. Duh. Right now you've got Eagles, Packers, and as of today, as of this moment, Cowboys and Cardinals are in. The team to look out for here, the wild card in effect, is another NFC East team in the New York Football Giants. Now the Giants, hey, they lost so many games in a row, but hey, they beat the Cowboys. Maybe they're primed for another comeback. They're the team to watch out for. Do I think they're going to do it? No. Moving on to the AFC, right now in the top seeds, we've got Indianapolis and the San Diego Chargers. Also, the Bengals, the Broncos, and the Patriots are in as of right now. Then, if you look at the teams, a total of 12 of the 16 AFC teams are in playoff contention right now. The people fighting for the last playoff spot right now are the Dolphins, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Jags, the Jets, the Texans, and the Titans still in the playoff picture. Right?
Exhale. Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yes,
all
exhale.
in one breath I did that. My pick to watch out for, the Miami Dolphins. They don't have that difficult a schedule. Let me just check on this real quick. They have Jacksonville, Tennessee, Houston, and Pittsburgh. The only team I see being a real challenge in that situation is Pittsburgh. Watch out for the Dolphins.
Okay, I'll pretty much go with the straightforward NFC division winners. I'll go right down the line. Number 1 seed, New Orleans. Number 2, Minnesota. Number 3, Philadelphia. Number 4, Arizona. Wild cards, Green Bay will finish 5th, and as I said before, potential 3-6 matchup. Second time within 7 or 8 days. Dallas is a 6 seed. The teams to watch out for, I say Philadelphia. I've had them going to Super Bowl throughout the whole time. I think they can break it good, beat Minnesota, the 2 seed, on the road, and beat New Orleans in an NFC Championship game on the road. But the other team to watch out for, the Green Bay Packers. They are a very good team, and I've said before, if their offensive line can come together, they'll be in good position to contend for the playoffs. Well, their offensive line is getting better, so look out for Green Bay. In the AFC, straightforward in the divisional race, number 1 seed Indianapolis, number 2 seed San Diego. They host the Bengals in 2 weeks. They'll beat Cincinnati, so Cincinnati will be a 3 seed. 4th seed New England. Denver will make the playoffs, but they will not be the 5th seed. My 5th seed, surprise, surprise, the team that is collapsing as of right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think will win out and be 10-6. Their remaining schedule, they're at Cleveland, hosting Green Bay, hosting Baltimore, and then go at Miami. Now, I think they're going to win at Cleveland, and they always split against Baltimore, those 2 games. The wild card game is against the one team I think that will be on fire heading into the playoffs, and that's Green Bay. I think if Green Bay wins 8 games in a row, that might hurt them a little bit. So they'll take a step back in that one game, leaves the Steelers at 9-6 in Miami. I think they end up winning that game, be 10-6 in the 5th seed in the AFC. And that's all for our playoff predictions.
Hi, I'm Pete Gigliotti, and this is what I'm going to be looking for over break. Now, when I go home during the break, the one thing I am very excited for, College football, that's right, we got bowl games. BCS championship game will be Texas versus Bama. Two very good teams. I had Bama obviously winning the SEC championship game. I like Bama again. I think Texas has a pretty high-powered offense, but their defense is almost non-existent. The Tostitos Fiesta Bowl will feature TCU versus Boise State. TCU will take this one, thus repeating the exact same thing from last year, winning by 1 and handing Boise State their first loss of the season. FedEx Orange Bowl on January 5th will be Iowa versus Georgia Tech. I don't know who I like in this one. If I had to say right now, I had Georgia Tech because I can't stand Iowa. All-State Sugar Bowl, Florida versus Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati remains undefeated and will again look for a playoff. And then again, the fans will not get it. The Rose Bowl, January 1st, Ohio State versus Oregon. Again, another toss-up. I think Oregon will take this. Ohio State has not played good against the Pac-10, and I don't see them switching anytime soon. Terrell Pryor is going to have a fun time trying to stay on his feet. Now, as far as non-BCS bowl games, the one game I would like to watch is actually the Gator Bowl. It's West Virginia versus Florida State in the Bobby Bowden Bowl. This will be the final game he coaches in his college career as of right now. And that's, like him, hate him, whatever you feel towards Bobby Bowden, he's the second winningest coach behind Joe Pa. That's something that you're never going to take away from him. And I think he should be revered in that sense. Also, he's trying to avoid, I believe it's the first losing season in over a decade for Florida State. Now, the non-BCS bowl game you've got to avoid by all costs is actually the Little Caesars Bowl. I know Brett's laughing off to the side, but that was the Motor City Bowl, and that is actually Marshall at 6-6, who doesn't deserve to be in a bowl game, being 6-6 in Conference USA. But that's beside the point. Going up against Ohio. The one question I have for Little Caesars and the people making that bowl is really the best game you can give us is Marshall, Ohio. I know a lot of teams are taken out at this point, but Marshall, Ohio, give us a game that we want to see. Give us a team that somebody cares about. Nobody cares about Marshall, and nobody will ever care about Ohio, and that's what I'm going to be watching over break. We'll be back with more Face Off right after this.